Folks, we're here with Zach Hine. He's the marketing manager for CZ USA.
Yep.
So Zach, thanks for spending time with our audience.
Definitely.
You know, as we were talking, folks in, PRS style sports really could use a good rimfire trainer that emulates their match rifles.
Yep.
So it looks like you've got some really great options.
For sure. Some of the full-size stock, a stock they probably already use on a full-size rifle, maybe a long barrel that matches a gun and a similar weight. So that is our precision trainer. So it's a CZ 455. We start with just the normal action. We have three different barrel lengths. So we've got a 16.5-inch heavy, like .866 varmint barrel with half by 28 threads. We've got a non-threaded 20.5, and then this one's about a 24.6 threaded, and it's got a bit of a taper to it. This is the version that is probably going to be the closest to something somebody's shooting long distance with. So this is the trainer.
And this is a Manners stock?
It is, yep, a carbon fiber composite stock from Manners. We're happy to work with them. They're real close to us there in KC, and it's just really been a fun partnership for us.
And what's the MSRP on something like this?
On these guns, it's mid-9s, so for the two shorter barrel versions, $940 is the MSRP. This one's $967, I believe. So kind of a pricey gun, but really for what you're getting, it's a heck of a deal. So.
Well, considering what we're used to spending in this sport,
that's
actually a bargain. So let's take a look at your other offering.
For sure. So if you want a little bit more affordable version of that gun, it's not going to have the awesome Manners stock, but it has a pretty decent Boyd's laminate. So it's a good heavy stock still, pretty solid, great stock. Cuts the price by $400. So that's a big deal. Still that same 455 action, the same barrel system. So if you don't know about the 455s, they have an interchangeable barrel system. So basically you have two action screws. You take off the stock, you've got two set screws holding in the barrel, and you can swap this thing over to that same 24-inch barrel. You could swap it to whatever, 22 mag, 17 HMR. You've got mag capacities of, a single shot adapter, 5-round, 10-round, 25-round, and 22, and then 5-round and 10-round and 22 mag and 17 HMR. So really modular gun. You can make it how you want it to be. Got a ton of ring options. We've got rings, we've got rails. DIP Products is a great one for finding high quality accessories for it. Leupold, Tally, Warren, get rings anywhere. So.
And as far as barrel options, I would imagine you sell them. Are there aftermarket folks out there?
Actually, yeah. Lilja makes a couple.
Okay.
They make a very, very heavy barrel, and they make one that's a little bit heavier than what our varmint is even. So they make some very high quality stainless barrels for it that folks are loving.
And then, the toughest question I always ask is, what's the options here for left-handers? And it's a little complicated, but there is an option. So let's talk about what a left-hander can do if they want to get into a system like this.
Unfortunately, left-handed stuff is tough to do. We have, this is our 455 action where we have interchangeability, modularity. For lefties who really want to build up a gun like that, we do a left-handed 452, which is the previous generation of this. It has a standard screw-on barrel, left-hand action. It's going to be an American, so it's going to have a thin barrel profile. But if you wanted to build something up, you unscrew that barrel, screw on a varmint, and then talk to Manners about building a stock. So realistically, you might be into the gun for $1,500, but you've got a really robust, accurate 22 platform that it's going to be worth it. So yeah, it's an option. It just takes more work.
Well, maybe I can go through that path and then share the experience with the audience.
Heck yeah.
So Zach, we really appreciate the time that you've spent with us, and we really wish you the best of luck at SHOT Show 2017.
Definitely. It'll be a good one. Thanks for coming by.